Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Swordflight. Alright, yeah, right there. Unlike most of the other bounty hunters, he doesn't appear to be especially experienced or competent. Oh. Finally found the notorious criminal and her henchmen. Other adventurers were laughing at us, saying we were inexperienced fools. They'll be saying different to when we bring in your heads, claim a huge bounty they couldn't. Firstly, deserve the death their stupidity will bring on them. Now I'm a notorious criminal. I did want to become famous, though this isn't exactly what I had in mind. With all the money we're going to get from this bounty, I'll be able to afford a sword with magical enchantment, and we'll be on our way to being one of the greatest adventuring parties ever. Yikes. We're not actually criminals. It's a slander. You wouldn't have a chance against us if we were not to kill you. Think you can bluff your way out of this? Perhaps your words dissuade him, or perhaps he's finally noticed how powerful you appear to be. Whatever the reason, the inexperienced adventurer before you appears to radically rethink his plans. Now that I think about it, some of the things we've been hearing about you make a lot of sense, or don't make a lot of sense. Maybe we should be looking into this Sakar guy instead, or find some gnolls or something to fight. Since you appear to be falsely accused, we'll let you go. Give this magical token of goodwill. It seems to be magical. None of us can use it for some reason. Alright. What'd you get? What's... +1 charisma, +1 universal saving throws, purple dragon knight. Their gift actually was from a party that doesn't even have a magic sword. It's kind of garbage. Alright, let's keep going. Gorzov. Oh no. Made it here, good. As you see, the double agent I was working with is actually a former companion of yours. Perhaps why he was so willing to betray his former companions for your benefit. He's going to assist you in getting a Candlekeep. You should talk to him if you haven't already. We can't be sure our next move will be till you find out how to reforge the sword as a thought. Hopefully you can find that out at Candlekeep till we know what it entails. Let's just hope that it's something that can be done anywhere. At any rate, at some point you're going to want to return to Kalimshan to fight Asgulkar. Stopping the Tenari being the main point of all this, we and the Harpers have been looking into a way to get back that should allow you to get around any guards, bounty hunters. That should be quick and easy to boot. We've had some success in doing that. You heard about Oldcaster? Yeah. Well, no, but yes. It was an academy for the study of the arcane arts, established in this region by the conjurer Oldcaster a few centuries ago, only to be eventually destroyed by... Oh, it was destroyed by mages from Kalimshan. Some of the Harpers found and reactivated a portal in the school that connects to the ruins, to some ruins underneath Kalimport. Not sure if the school itself made such a portal or the Kalashite mages set up a repurposed portal. There it is. While you're heading to Candlekeep, I'll be going to the Oldcaster ruins to check it out. You can meet me there when you're done at Candlekeep. Alright. Exactly what our plans are depends on what you find out. Certainly hoping that you can return to Kalimport and resolve the situation without too much delay. Whatever the case, you can meet up with me at the portal to consult. Keep in mind, Oldcaster ruins aren't that far from the town. You should still avoid the place. Plenty of additional bounty hunters. Greetings, Thungar. You're the agent. After we parted ways, tried to organize the surviving Orchnokers of Albron's band. Many did not trust me. Between that and other problems, things didn't go too well at a certain point. I decided if I could not beat the human nations, I should join them, perhaps becoming an adventurer like you. Creatures like half-orcs, and by some accounts, even gnolls and kobolds can do that. Why not Nogerlon? While looking for such work, I soon heard there was a bounty offer on you and agreed to seek it. As our previous association had been mutually profitable, I hope to avoid killing you if possible. I'd also heard there were Harpers trying to assist you, so I contacted them, told them I would switch sides, provided I was compensated for the bounty. I prefer to fight on your side if possible. I do not... But I do need to make a living. Not sure what I think about working together with a monstrous raider. I guess this isn't the first time. Yeah, it isn't. Important thing to keep in mind is that, thanks to me, you now have a chance to reach Candlekeep, which I understand is your destination. A group of adventurers I was working with were fools, didn't anticipate my betrayal. As you see, I managed to kill them in their sleep. Considerable gap has been torn in the cordon that was meant to keep you out. Appeared by the methods of a coward and a weakling. They're the methods of someone intelligent. You should be happy we've reunited if rude idiots like this are your companions now. Unfortunately, these adventurers were not the entirety of those guarding the path to Candlekeep. Another group can be found a little way to the northwest. This group and I had not worked together. They seemed to distrust me. Nor were they all asleep at the same time. Killing them by stealth on my own was not possible. All of us together should be able to quickly fight through them, get to Candlekeep before the dragon shows up. You may have already heard, blue dragon named Krackach'vras'tar has been regularly hovering around here. He's the ultimate defense. With luck, we should be able to get through the cordon before he shows up. He is indeed, from what I heard. Any dragon is powerful. This one is allegedly some sort of super regeneration item that makes him almost impossible to kill. Probably best to avoid him. We may not be given choice. At any rate, you may need to get to Candlekeep. Let's not waste time. Suppose we're not really in any position to turn down help. Don't think we really need the assistance of someone like this. If he wants to challenge me, to wish one gets to guards or all, that might be interesting. If I may interject, Korzov's already made a deal with the Harpers. He'll be working with us one way or another. We decided accompanying you would be the most helpful thing he could do. Be following whether you want me to or not. Let's just get moving. Alright. This stuff gotten stronger since last we met. Oh yeah, that's +6. Why don't I get +6 armor? No, I do have +6 armor, don't I? I do, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're probably going to have to fight through another group of adventurer hunters. He actually can deal with locks and traps. Is that in the tent? It is. Okay. That's some nice loot for free. Let's see what we're looking at here. Right. What was that one? Desert Sun Sickle. Hardiness of the Wild +5. Already got those. Boost the Sun Soul +5. Greater Watchman's Helm. Rod of Thunder and Lightning. Desert Wind. Not even keen. Does have massive criticals, I guess. What do his levels look like? 18 levels a rogue, 17 a fighter. Ha! You only have 453 hit points now. I'm far beyond you. His attack is, his attack's the same as mine. 1 to 10 plus 25. Oh, he has a 36 strength by default. That can't be it, though. What gives him that massive damage buff? That'll help. Proof critical. Okay, he doesn't have devastating critical. Curiously. It's only +5. Why does he get +25 to hit or to damage on this thing? I mean, it's 13 plus half rounded down, right? So that's another 6. So that's 19. +6 from the weapon itself. Okay, no, that is +25. 11 rounded down, so that's 16. Mine should be 21, shouldn't it? Wait, why isn't it? Oh, no. No, I'm wrong. His +5 is down there, not here. Where is that +5 coming from? He has 5 more damage than he should. And his weapon's not even keen either. But he does have improved critical in it. Well, either way, he hits hard, and since he's a rogue, he'll hit extra hard if he catches someone off balance. So this will be interesting. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to be thrust into the middle of a pretty gnarly fight. Not that one, although I'll probably end up doing that too. Alright, let's get a move on.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
I still don't want to recklessly charge in. The 4 of us are an extremely powerful group, but some of these adventurers that we've fought in the past have been rough. Don't want to get caught off guard by some scout or something out here. Okay, there are quite a few of them. Most of them, it looks like, aren't super strong. Okay, you guys fight them. I'm gonna try to take out their archers. Okay, Garrod got that guy, good. He was being pretty rough. That'll work. Tear them apart. Well done, gang. We wiped those guys out. Hopefully that's all of them. Another Royal Will +5. Oh, right. Cool. Oh, you're still alive. Problem solved. Amulet of Toughness +5. Yeah, you've already got that. You do not. Alright, to Nashkel, to Mercenary Camp. Either where we need to go. This area is big. Why is it so big? Oh, we're at the Candlekeep area, just the outskirts. There must be a camp out here. I was wondering why they would make a place that's just for fighting mercenaries so huge. Okay, so that's the gate. Or at least the place that leads to the gate. Make sure we don't have any more of these guys scurrying about so they can go tell the Blue Dragon the moment we're here. I don't think they'd be stupid enough to attack Candlekeep. It doesn't have the strongest of defenses, but it's an organized force, and Tethtoril is pretty powerful. Besides, you don't want to start attacking random encampments and civilizations. That'd be like that dragon just waging war on Baragost because I was there, or Nashkel. It probably wouldn't go over so well in the long run. The people on the Sword Coast aren't the most powerful, but they have a couple of really powerful individuals, and they have armies. We're at Candlekeep. Keeper of the Portal? Keeper of the Portal. He has a double sword in this. Seekers' knowledge are welcome, provided of course they prove their devotion to scholarship. I'd known any Toma great value. I have one. Keeper briefly puts on a monocle. Man, wow, that's a lot. Puts on a monocle, presumably an enchanted lens to confirm authenticity. He appears to be satisfied. It's the Chronicles of Warlord Gurgamuk. We've seen references to and quotes from this and other works. The library currently has no complete copy. This is a worthy donation for which you have our gratitude. More practically, you'll now be permitted entrance to the library. You'll be free to study our collection. Gates are opened. Looks to be a board. It'd be acceptable to challenge the guards to fencing matches. It was always difficult to get hold of books and layers of orcs and ogres. I was always running out of read material. This place should be a feast. Enter the library itself is in the center of the compound. Should not be difficult to find. There's an inn in the northwest section where you can rest during your stay. In the northeast, there's a temple dedicated to Ogma. Right. Hope you'll use this opportunity for productive scholarship. I can't go around the side though, so it's not really accurate. Candlekeep. They had a whole underground dungeon around the side that led there. Inner gate's unlocked. You can go right through and enter it whenever you want. Just keep in mind that once you do, we'll close and lock the outer gate. You can speak to me, have it open whenever you want to leave, but once you do leave, you'll not be permitted to return unless you donate another valuable book. If you're not in a position to do that, make sure you complete all the studying first before you go. Alright. Well, let's take a look around. Maybe we'll see some old friends and faces. It's Reaver. He has a better axe than he used to. Guess the library. If you need help with something, probably talk to one of the readers. I'm part of the support staff. I have my own work to do, which doesn't involve dealing with dignitaries. Curious about the workings. Right now I'm trying to get a crew together to clear out some rats in the storehouse. It's a chronic problem, nothing you need to worry about. We make sure no rats get into the inn or the library itself, so they shouldn't bother you. I expect an adventurer might even have some previous experience killing rats. You might be able to talk to the rats, convince them to leave. If you want to try that, I won't stop you. Maybe you can solve our problem. Go into the storeroom anytime you please. Rat responds favorably. Greetings. It'd be dangerous if you remain here. Authorities dislike you. I'm trying to find some people to kill you. You should go elsewhere. Cool, there they go. Solved your rat problem. Neat trick, being able to talk to animals. There we go. 3 gold pieces. I kind of have to be, because I'm not going to get angry at the dude for doing literally what I just said. Besides, I had plenty of evil points, so I could do it. Don't often have barbarians among our visitors. Perhaps we could assist you if you have difficulty reading. Actually, that's fair. I have an intelligence of below 8. I think technically my character should be illiterate. It's the Temple of Ogma. Man, it's been renovated. It didn't even have a building before. It was just a big, weird kind of... I don't even know what you call that thing. It's like a courtyard with pillars around it. Let's see what they got. Ogma, the wise god and lord of knowledge, patron of the library, we as servants are able to extend his blessing to visitors, visiting seekers such as you. How may I assist you? Oh, that's +2. I thought it said +5. I was actually going to be impressed for a second. Yeah, I have a bunch of really expensive stuff to sell you. I'm probably just going to end up selling the fenberries, too. Haste alone improves that thing's value by 12,000 gold pieces. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell these. You have any nice potions? Awesome. Oops. Take those, take these, take your resurrection, your greater restoration, your mass heal. Yeah, you can... I might as well take 25,000. Wow. Did I spend that much? Rod of Restoration. Restoration, Lesser Restoration, Greater Restoration. 10 charges of that is pretty cool. As is this. It's 68,000 for it. How many restoration charges? Only 10. Why not? You know what? I mean, I have the money, don't I? Not strictly do I have the money. I have the money in all of my goods and resources. We'll just put that there for now. Right. Always take more of those. Minor blessings, advanced meditations. I don't need stakes anymore. Cool. Anything back here? Numerous secondary buildings surround Candlekeep. It's hardly likely or worth the trouble to search through them all. Well, I'm gonna have to comb this place for doppelgangers, because I hardly want some of them hanging around. Dreppin? Is Dreppin here? Is that Flidius? Oh, I don't see Dreppin around here. Hello? How do you like life at Candlekeep? Cow's no complaint, she gets plenty to eat, is milked regularly, seems she used to be troubled by illness. The Candlekeep staff producing potions. The events at Candlekeep have been following the usual routine as far as the cows notice. That's Nessa. They're all Nessa. Locked and won't let me in, but there could be a doppelganger in here. Or Shank. Shank could be in there. Alright, let's keep going. If anyone doesn't know what I'm referencing with all of these things that I'm saying, by the way, Candlekeep is the starting location of Baldur's Gate 1. If you haven't played it, you should. It is a fantastic game. It is in the top 3 of my list of favorite and highest quality games. Okay, that's the inn. We're actually going to need to rest, so I'll go there after I've taken a look around the grounds. Another locked door, can't get through, yeah. Smith? Yeah, look at that. Smithing for Candlekeep, not for you. You've no business with me. Well, if we can reforge the Sword of Zafat, we probably will have business with you. There were a lot of smaller, weird buildings and houses around the south portion of Candlekeep. Where's the bunkhouse? And the place where you train with Oberon. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Bunkhouse doesn't seem to be here, though. Unless that's it. But the bunkhouse was against the wall. I don't know, maybe it's not an exact recreation. I also don't see the infirmary, which was its own location. I mean, it's not a perfect recreation, right? Lots of time has passed. Maybe they've done some renovations, but more likely that was done in... That's a handmade map in the Infinity engine. And the Aurora engine just isn't generally quite as... It has pre-made assets. People can add other assets and things, but at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. This is impressive, the size and scope of this thing. It's interesting to be back in Candlekeep. Also weird locations for the gates on their walls. You'd think they would have them on all four sides. Okay. Oh, do I just hand the book off to one of them? That's it. Oh, okay. I expected I'd have to go find Flydia and give it to her. It'd be kind of funny if you came across the voices of the northeast, west, and south over here chanting. Fazar Halam. One of the merchants at Gadarans. Hey, what are you doing here? You look familiar, aren't you, Thungar Blueguard? Yeah, what are you doing here? Work at Gadarans. Fazar Halam is the name if you don't remember. As a merchant dealing in rare valuable items, I was capable of acquiring the sort of book that allowed me access. Come to think of it, you were one of the customers present at a more memorable event. Not every day our store gets attacked by Tanari. Our investigation uncovered nothing definitive. Unfortunately, that limits what we can do. I'm curious why you would say who. It might have been some extremely powerful conjurer trying to rob our stock, but how do you know it wasn't some byproduct of an artifact? It was probably Colomas. That's interesting. Zakar certainly a sufficiently powerful conjurer. I'll look into it when I return. In the meantime, in addition to touring Candlekeep, I brought along some of the store stock in the hopes I could make a few sales to northern people who almost never see this kind of gear. Scout out the possibilities of expanding our operations a bit. Unfortunately, all these northerners are too poor. If you were one of our customers, perhaps you'd be interested. No bags of holding for sale, I'm afraid. I need all those to carry stock, but I have lots of other items. Yeah, maybe I could sell some of my good stuff. First, yeah, let's take a look at what you got. So, Greater Watchman's Helm. Alright, Greater Helm's a haste. Greater Cowl of Mental Protection. Lesser Mind Blank twice a day. Mind Blank, full on, once a day. Clarity once a day. I don't know exactly what the difference is, but I got the cash, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, I shouldn't need a weapon or armor upgrade, but the rest of my gear, probably. Let's see. Cloak of Resistance, Protection, Fortification, +5. There we are. Take it. I could take that. Is that just Adventurer's Garb? +5 armor bonus, +1 universal, 2 discipline, but it's just clothing. Weird. Interferes with arcane spellcasting, interferes with stealth and related skills, some because of monastic vow, some because they want their freedom of movement unrestricted. So this is just a universal, anyone can use it, and it's good for everything kind of stuff. That's interesting. Superior Elven Chainmail. No spell figure. +8. Holy cow. That's 16 on that. Yeah, mine's not quite that high. Mine's 14. So, theoretically, that is better for me than this. Let's see. Hardiness of the Wild +5, already got it. Strength and Stamina +4. For whatever good that does, I have it now. Spiked gauntlets, masterwork gauntlets +3. Yeah, I've already got those. Okay. Greater cap of eloquence. Nah, my helmet's better. Stone fire axe. Keen +5, 1d12 damage. See now, that's the kind of weapon I would have loved. Unfortunately, nothing is going to beat this acid immunity, so my hands are tied. Composite longbow +5. That's better than this. I'm going to keep this around for its magical effects, but yeah, I might as well. I got the money. Yeah, just throw that in there. Extra bark skin every now and then is handy. Okay, take those, of course. You can never have too many. Nomad's Ring, Sorcerer's, Wanderer's Ring, Wizard, Holiness, Ring of Resistance. This is the one I've got. 5 on Charisma and Wisdom. +6 saving throws, Universal. That one's +3. I like its protections. I'm definitely going to keep it around for them. But I guess I don't really need the rest of its effects. Like this thing here, it is better. I'm actually surprised I didn't see any strict druid armor here. Like he does have some pretty limited stock on hand. He doesn't seem to carry much class stuff around. Monk enhancement rune. Enhance the power of any gloves used by unarmed combatants, enabling them to do extra damage against golems, fiends, or opponents from other planes. Extra damage against undead. Interesting. Greater magic weapon. He somehow has one of Zemquin's zappers. Lich lyrics, okay, and then he just has a bunch of basic stuff. Honestly, I'm taking it. Yeah, it's 2 points better. Why wouldn't I? I'm gonna have to readjust my inventory quite a bit. And now, let's try to make back most of that money. Oh, I'm not gonna come anywhere close. But I am still obscenely wealthy. I could always scrounge up another couple $100,000 if I decided to sell some of my stuff. Alright, well this is going to make it even harder to hold on to things in my inventory. The necklace should be fine right there. The armor, yeah, I'm thinking it could go right here. Here, let's move all of these. Bam. I don't really want them to just stay there, though. I really don't think I want that, but I don't just want to throw it away. I don't need Sunburst. That can go. Yeah, I don't need to carry those around. I have plenty of summoning at this point. Potion of Lore should be in this group. I'll just have to remember I have the necklace. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. Cool. Well, I'm marginally stronger now.
Yes.
52. Did this not help anymore? +5 on deflection. Because I had +4. Well, this one is 2 points better, right? Yeah, this was 16. The last one is 14, I believe. If I can check. Yeah, so that's where those 2 points. No, I am at 52. Yeah, I was at 49 regularly before. Okay, so yeah, we're all good. Any garbage barrels?
Can I help you?
Welcome to Candlekeep. Hope you have a book to donate. You'll need to get a room here. Never heard of any such requirement. Numerous accounts. Guess you're not. It's a joke. Having a little fun with you. Like seeing how people react to that. If you want a room, you can have one for 20. I'll take it. What do you have for sale? Very, very basic stuff. He has a greater magic bag hanging around, though. That's pretty neat. No, do not try to pick that lock. This is definitely a different setup. There used to be a library right there. That's my room. Yeah, you stay there. I'm going to take a look around for a second. Rather, Korzov did not try to pick every lock. Lack of any sound. Room beyond is unoccupied. Cool.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
You know, okay, so I don't even think anyone could launch an attack on Candlekeep, realistically speaking. Tethtoril is unable to teleport Gorian's ward and his party out, because there's wards around the castle that will rip you apart if you try to teleport through them. So it's very possible that if that dragon attempted to fly in, he'd get warded into oblivion. Okay, well, I'm still not the most powerful thing I've ever seen, but that definitely does help. I guess if anything ever happens to my bark skin, I do have 5 points of natural armor class sitting in my back pocket. My inventory is really, really full of stuff. I have about one. I think I have almost one entire slot of inventory available, but then I have a bunch of bags, which I really need to make use of, apparently. Alright, let's head into the central library. I think we're closing in on the end. If I push a little longer, like I did last episode, I might be able to get this one finished, and then we'll be done with Swordflight for a while. That's Tethtoril. Who we got here? Greeting Seekers, you'd be Zarala, Galador, and party. I'm Tethtoril, first reader. Yeah, see, he's still pretty high level. He's a special blessing provided by the deities Mistra, Ogma, and Denir, patrons of Candlekeep. Renders him impossible to kill. Oh, Olrant. How do you know of us? Other men standing nearby. So these are the new visitors. They're wanted criminals in some nations. They look disreputable enough. I'm not convinced they deserve any sort of special treatment. One of them is an Ogrelon. I can assure you, I'm hardly typical of my race. I'm most interested in the extensive collection of scholarly works. You're Olrant. Why are you taking such an interest in us? You know I'm the head of the library. I expect you to treat me with more respect, starting by realizing you should be answering our questions, not asking your own. These are our guests, whether you like it or not. You should be more courteous. Do not think this is the time or place to continue our own debate either. As for how we've heard of you, there's a dragon flying around in the library looking for you, and the bands of thuggish adventurers demanding to know the identity of any who try to enter the library. Also heard of events in Kalimshan that you have some involvement with. Some of us have contacts with the Harpers, of course. I'm aware your primary reason for coming here is to read the book written by Darzath Shamal and the Sword of Zafad, and hopes doing so will reveal the means to reforge that weapon and eventually use it. I've taken the liberty of getting that book out, as well as a number of others on related topics, thwarting out Skakar's plans in the interest of most everyone on this plane. In any case, it's our job as librarians to assist those who come seeking knowledge. Time for me to do some studying. Due to your bloodline, task of reforging and wielding the sword falls to you. Heavy responsibility. Come with me, I'll give you what assistance I can. Books you seek are on a table nearby. Turns from Zarala to the rest of you. Take some time to get through the materials I gathered. Rest of you are, of course, free to go about the library reading what you wish. Suggest you avail yourself of the opportunity. Opportunity. We have many books of interest to both adventurers in general and barbarians in particular. I'll let you handle this as you wish for now. Go ahead, take the Genesai in charge. For the rest of you, you have the usual privileges against the library. We'll keep an eye on you. Expect it'll take us a day or so of study to determine what should be done with the sword. Browse the library. See you later. Alright, let's hope nothing tries to kill us, because my armor class is much better with her around than without. I'm not able to loot Alondo's prophecies from the walls. I'm assuming you can just read things from the bookshelves instead of actually taking stuff. Difficult language. Really difficult language.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Down to the dungeons.
Hello.
Excuse me. Hold on, come on, let's get out of his way. There we go. Store unlocked? Hey, the catacombs. Curious books full of magical lore. Looking at them more closely, they're mostly ancient modes of magic no longer work the same way under the current incarnation of Mistra. Likely require considerable aptitude to make the information they contain practically useful.
Well met.
Door leads to the catacombs. Readers buried there for centuries. Sometimes problems with them coming back as undead, so guests aren't permitted to go there. I like how they're just, oh yeah, sometimes there's problems. All of our corpses get up and start walking again. You know, regular problems. The doppelgangers that were in there would be the other dangers. I understand how they got there, but I do not understand what caused all the things. There's draconic races, various battles against them, or adventures you managed to actually slay one or more. Expect some of the information you have learned will help in future combat, especially those against draconic enemies. Among the books here, find an enchantment that could be used to temporarily make one of the weapons more effective against dragons. Reading the enchantments will confer a +6 bonus versus dragons on your currently equipped weapon and those of your henchmen, except for ranged launchers, which gain a +6 attack bonus versus dragon. On the weapon itself, and damage bonus on the currently equipped stack of appropriate projectiles. These effects will last 24 hours. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, whenever I figured then we're going to be fighting a dragon in short order from the castle. We'll need that. Full of histories and tales recounting the deeds. Wow. So that's just famous adventurers in general. Yeah, I don't understand why all of the various undead in Candlekeep Catacombs just get up and walk around. That seems pretty unnerving. Most of the information is only marginally relevant. What's this? Theological treatise, devotion, and aesthetic manual, similar works related to the activities of priests. Yeah, as a druid I can get something out of that. Not a full-on priest, so I don't get much. Deal with music theory, both in practice and everything. I still get 140 for something that has nothing to do with me. That's actually, that's pretty significant. Arcane lore, collections of spells and scrolls, guides to magical techniques. 148 for, again, not being a wizard. Tome of Arcane Lore, guides to magical techniques, mostly focused on techniques appropriate to those who have an innate ability, so sorcerers. They just have stuff here for every single class. I should have a pretty wide variety of things that apply to me. Some guides of notorious thieves, as well as guides to very specialized. Yeah, so nothing thief-like about my class. Activities is tracking, hunting, travel through difficult terrain. Oh yeah. 1000 XP for that. Contains histories of various crusades and inquisitions for holy warriors. I get 418 for that. Marginally relevant to you being oriented towards paladins. Some of it's valuable as you use divine aid. Combat techniques, discussion of ascetical techniques, guides to life in a monastery. Okay, so that's for monks. Methods for equipping, using armored gear, properly maintaining one's weapons. Mostly geared towards fighters. You're also somewhat of a specialist. It applies to you as well. Going up as a barbarian. Okay, so I'm going to have to think about what I want to do with this level up. Or not, because I don't get a feat. Uncanny dodge +6, +5 or more in reflex save throws to avoid traps. Character retains his dex bonus to AC if caught flat-footed or attacked by hidden or invisible creatures. Uncanny dodge bonus improves by +1 every 3 levels. Nature magic. Yeah, that one's for me. 3,000 for that. Holy cow. So I'm now level 37. That's where I'm at. Practice of barbaric tribal peoples. That's for me. Another 2,000. So that means I have to amass 38,000 XP, I think. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. So it's got quite a ways to go once you actually level up at this sort of point. But this place should get me well on the way towards the next level. Said it before and I'll say it again. Rogue Knight is not stingy with experience. Particular focus on the Purple Dragon Knights. Yeah, nothing to do with me. Nothing else?
Hello.
No, you better not be a shapeshifter. I'm not sure who NWNEE is. I know quite a few of the gods. It sounds like an elven name. Also does Ogma and NWNEE can also be found among... Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Ogma, but I don't know NWNEE. The name sounds familiar, so it's very possible I've heard of her. Books include Histories of Powerful Warriors, Manual of Arms, similar works discussing things in melee combat, particular focus on warriors who specialize intensively in the use of a specific weapon. Weapon Masters. I'm a combat-oriented class, so I got quite a bit out of that. Discuss those the ability to transform into animals and other strange creatures. Some focus on lycanthropy. Most deal with those who voluntarily gain the power. So that'd be mainly for shifters. I am a druid, so that works with me. To an extent. Arts of Stealth, the Plane of Shadow, magic tricks to it, Shadow Dancer, maybe Assassins too. Books on the shelf contain information about regimens that can be followed to improve both general physical abilities and more specific martial skills. They also prove valuable to those who rely on physical prowess, have the discipline to follow recommended training procedures with necessary consistency. How to incorporate information that contained to your own training regiment. Huh. Weird. Worth a lot, though. Some books have been piled here, as if the monks wanted to avoid calling attention to them. You look through them, they are all books containing exotic pornography. Throwing these aside in disgust. Rogue Knight has a particular opinion on this. You eventually find the more useful works. Guides to the theology of religion, sponsoring blackguards, as well as combat manuals devoted to combining melee techniques with blackguard powers. Guides to the art of assassination, and discussions of techniques for the employing of stealth, arcane magic, and poison for this purpose. Yeah, I'll read them. I got something out of it anyway. Heavily focused on necromantic magic, discussion of the pursuit of lichdom, similar methods. Okay, so that would be Pale Master. Substantial collection of dressed half-dragons, dragon disciples. Note about the secret organization is Harper's. Harper Scouts. Yeah. Heroic Dwarven warriors, descriptions of Dwarven culture, combat manuals, that'd be Dwarven defenders. They are a combat-oriented class, so that should be handy. Book here containing histories of warriors to distinguish themselves in service to particular deities, manuals dedicated to combating melee combat, divinely granted powers, champion of Torm, probably. Tactics based on engaging enemies at range, combining archery with arcane magic. Arcane archer. Alright, I think that's all the bookshelves. Unless there's anything in this room. Oh, I know this room. The leaders of the Iron Throne got gutted like pigs in here. It was hilarious. I did report it to Reaver. What's it mean? That one I'm done with, so. Some are not open to visitors without special permissions. They contain special collections. More likely, they contain maintenance facilities and living quarters. Right, yeah, above the 3rd floor, it was mostly living quarters. That's where Garion's room was. It was on the 4th floor, I believe, and then Olrant and Tethtoril are on the 5th, or 6th. I can't never remember if there are 5 or 6 layers to Candlekeep. Okay, so what do I do now? Research is complete. You may... Your companion should now have the necessary... Oh, I can talk to her now.
Well met.
This is great. I know exactly what I need to do to reforge the sword. Darzeth didn't just give a history. Like everything else I'd read up to this point, he actually explains technical details about the sword. Guess he was some sort of arcane caster, and not just a historian. Now I know what spells to perform. I have most of the reagents since we got them from that aboleth. The process is mostly magical, not entirely. We'll need some smithing equipment too. Tethtoril has agreed to let me use the Candlekeep smithy. There's only one thing I'm lacking. To complete the magical spells, I need something connected to a mighty extra planar power entity. Such things aren't easy to come by, especially since apparently not just any entity would be compatible with the sword. Sounds pretty vague. Body part or something like that would work. As I said, not easy to get. We might not have to. Tethtoril here thinks he can supply us with something suitable. The blood of a ball spawn. Perhaps you have heard about the ball spawn, since they ended up causing a great deal of trouble. Children of the now dead god who were sired as part of a plot to bring about this deity's rebirth. He apparently foresaw his fate somehow. That was averted by... That's not really important now. What matters is we have actually had a couple ballspawn who were raised here as children, adopted by one of the monks in hopes he could teach them to overcome their dark heritage. What's important for our purposes is that naturally children will get skin, knees, and such. There were some here who knew what they were, and that their blood might have magical uses. To make a long story short, yes, that's exactly what was done. Using this blood in addition to the other reagents already acquired should allow Zarala to cast the spells to reforge the sword. However, despite that defeating Azgulkar would seem to be in all our interests, Olrant has not authorized the release of the blood to you without payment. According to his decree, which we readers must abide by, you'll only be given it in return for performing his service. What are we going to do? Beneath Candlekeep's an extensive war in the catacombs. Many past creatures were interred. Right, problem with undead infestations. Recently we've had an infestation of unusual severity. A large number of extremely powerful undead have somehow taken up residence in the catacombs. Sent parties of watchers and hired adventurers to clear them out. They were forced to retreat. No common undead. You are a barbarian of exceptional power. Perhaps you can succeed. Likely whoever's behind it's an enemy of mine. Yeah, that's fair. Very unlikely to be the case. In any case, Olrant has refused to make the ballspawn blood available unless you do this. I'll do it. Undead are an offense against the balance. Find the entrance, go to the back, library. Yeah, I've been there. Well, we don't have a bard song, so we're going to have to rely on our own power. Unfortunately. So Korzab, let's see, 55. Okay, Garad does have a better armor class. I wasn't sure if you did or not. That should take me up to 47 when I put bark skin on. Better than it was before.
Well met.
Okay. If it's the same setup as it was before, right takes us to the tombs, north takes us to large rooms infested with ghasts, left takes us to the big open room with traps and skeletons. And it looks like it is. Frankly, there's probably lots of traps. Nope. Undead. Slaughter whites. Oh, these ones are juiced slaughter whites, too. I think I'm seeing empowered whites in there. Oh, that's a specific slaughter white, isn't it? Probably. Just till I know more, gonna hold off doing anything extreme. Aha! Deal with the trap, maybe? Okay, that's one way to do it. Yeah, the empowered whites are kind of strong. That one is the beast. Kill that thing. Like, destroy that white. He's way stronger than the others. Oh, great. Actually, I seem to be able to hit him pretty consistently. I might be able to knock him down. There we go. Okay. So, for the most part, they're going to be regular enemies with a couple of strong ones. That's good gear.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Oh. Nothing in here, just a chest. If it was something valuable, I wouldn't have taken it, because that would have probably been like a, haha, you've been tainted by the something of the thingy that's on the bodies of the dead guys, but it wasn't. Yeah, there were traps all across this area. Yeah, like that. It's probably a lightning bolt. If I know Baldur's Gate, that's probably a lightning bolt. I'm hoping we can rest after this. Like, use the inn to actually get real rest, because it'd kind of suck if we have to fight a dragon immediately after dealing with whatever this is. I doubt that's the case. That's pretty cool, though, that all our stuff can be turned to +6 against dragons. Alright, are we dealing with phase spiders? No, phase spiders are in the next room. Yeah, this room was actually never dangerous. There wasn't even traps on this one sarcophagus, which was weird. Appears to be a ghost of a reader. You must be seekers of knowledge, come to visit the library. Must say it's nice to see some half-orc people. A lot of the recent visitors, ghosts or skeletons. We're looking for Darzeth Shamal's history. Another reader already located it. Interesting book, if rather specialized. I was just reading The Bell in the Depths. Seem to misplace my copy somewhere. If you come across the volume, let me know. Don't know what you're talking about. Huh. So, try to find a Bell in the Depths, I guess. As long as I'm not dealing with more mummy warriors and mummy lords, I'll be fine. Even those things, at least I have 2 fighters that can deal with them now. Right, before it was just me and Garad, basically, alone, trying to kill these ridiculous mummies. Worst case scenario, the Ring of Tarshal does have a trump card against things like that. This was the phase spider room. Great, they're all going to be waiting for us in the next room. Yeah, disable the defenses. And you're already down to 281. I got a lot of health. it's the cursed. Well, I wanted to hit more than just that one. But I think the swordsman was probably the worst of the lot. Here, you... No. No, I wanted to hit all of them with that mass heal. It's not worth it if I don't. The cursed are strong. We could take them, but I am not in the mood, so... Let's just do this in the simple way. It only hit the swordsman. Okay, let's not do it that way at all. No way I'm going to waste that thing. Okay, that should help us locate that rogue. Actually, all of you guys come down here. At the very least, we could lure out their fighters and not be surrounded by the rest of them. But I don't have the armor class I would like to, so... Come on, swordsman. Are you content to serve the purposes of others? What did you get out of this? Didn't the white say something? I figured it was typical undead. Ah, I am the, you know, the destruction of all that you love and hold dear. Perish, fool, something like that. Was he talking to me? Like, actually talking? I figure if someone's talking, it's not them, it's whatever's behind them. These swordsmen are awful. Yeah, it's... Oh. Fighting yourself's awful, isn't it, Garrod? Yeah, actually landed one of the hits, though. That's something. It did have devastating critical. Man, that is the stupidest thing. Why do the enemies have that? Especially the undead. There is no protection against it. Like, there's nothing you can do to not get critical by that. It is 100% luck. Unless you're a Pale Master. Alright, he's marginally better. Okay, well that one was obviously the strongest one, but the others aren't really pushovers either. Let's get the Ranger out here, because I hate the Ranger. Right, the monks, they don't stop, no matter what. Yeah, well, I have lots of defenses. So you're gonna have trouble killing me. At least he doesn't have epic evasion. That's something. Did the Ranger get stuck? Ranger got stuck. I had True Sight. How did I not see that one? Killed or dead. Alright, your turn. What? I'm not allowed to loot the rogue? Okay, there we go. Okay, it's not... I was thinking there might be something better. That's not that good. Okay, let's finish this. Good. Candlekeep key. Open something significant. That's interesting. Maybe we need that to get further. I figure our job wouldn't be complete till we kill all of the undead, right? Cursed. Man, they're a handful. Still not as bad as the mummies, though. In my opinion. Because it does sort of depend. Only reason we would have won that first attack is because we killed the rogue and the swordmaster right off the bat. They were both dead. The ranger, the bard wasn't that dangerous. The ranger we could put down in pretty short order. It was the monk that'd be a handful. That's just because of his armor class. If he was attacking me, he could barely scratch me. So we could have done it. I just wanted it to go smoother than that. Whatever, though. Well, at least there's not piles of ghasts in these rooms. Grind's ward did kill all of them quite a while ago. As far as I'm concerned, the only canon way that Baldur's Gate 1 goes is that party wiped out everything in their path. Ghouls. Lots and lots of ghouls. And ghasts. Let's go. Bunch of regular ones. None of them are even stronger than normal. It's kind of like... so it's a little bit like the room. Or rooms in Baldur's Gate. It's a little different because there were no ghouls. They were all ghasts. And there weren't dozens. There was like, at most, half a dozen in a room. Most of them just had one or two. Those ones, though, I could totally believe. Those guys were not conjured up. They're just here all the time. The real question is, are we going to go up into the big room? Find Ghoul Ravager. Okay, there's a higher level one. We still should be able to take it. Perhaps this is your fate. Are we then all slaves to fate? Do you think it's impossible to fight against one's fate? Why to try? Don't know what you're talking about, and I don't really care. Okay, well, if this follows the pattern of the other two, we're going to have to kill this thing twice, because it's going to have that dumb healing thingy that undead do. Ow. Except... yeah, see. Except your guards were trashed, so they're all dead now. Unlike the others, which were a little tougher than that. That one I probably could have taken out reasonably comfortably alone. Must have rolled a 1 against a disease save. Okay. I assume we can expect to find a lot of skeletons in the big room. If there are skeletons, there's probably going to be spell swords and maybe a skeletal chieftain or two. I hate those guys. Because you can never get a weapon that negative energy bursts your enemies every swing. The thing, you know, that heals him and damages you like no tomorrow. I do have a shadow shield I can throw up. So if there is something like that, them and shooters, I have a countermeasure. Yeah, that figures. Okay, yep, lots of skeletons. There is a spell sword. Chill here for a second.
Like it was home.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
I don't know 100% what's coming for us, but we'll deal with it one way or another. Actually, let's get into this room. And just to be sure, Garrod. Huh, I don't know why it's all the way down there. Yeah, that somehow I clicked on him. Oh, right, Korshav's gonna do max damage to these things, too. Yeah, he's just gonna start pulverizing them, and he actually uses knockdown. Okay, I'm going after those shooters. Okay, so most of them are just standard skeletons. It looks like they have one group of actual powerful skeleton-type enemies. And then just the regular ones. You know, I guess it is worth seeing for future reference. If, the guy from the store at the inn, Gataran's, if the guy from Gataran's will actually take ammo. If he will, then we'll know. If you save all the ammo throughout the entire game, and you know, spend hundreds of thousands on that guy, you can actually make the money back off of ammo. Because you 100% could. You could buy whatever you wanted. Can you deal with that trap, please? Yeah, you're like a really high-level rogue, right? So, 44 and 42. Not as high as I would have thought, but definitely high enough to deal with most every trap. There he is. Yep, there's a skeletal chieftain right there. Yeah, come here, doors up. These spell swords are a handful. What did the chieftain say? Perhaps you trust the prophecies concerning the air genocide. There's always been a twist of prophecies. You think Asgulkar will be so easily defeated. Take this guy apart. He's gonna heal himself. That too. Yep, right there. He was hurting Garrod quite a bit, and I didn't feel like wasting more resurrection. Okay, let's make sure this room is actually clear now. It's not. Yeah, join us, half-orc barbarian, let your life cease. That's what I thought the first one was saying to me. Something like that. Is there any of you that don't have things like that? See now, running out of the spikes like that, what Garrod just did, that is an AI response that makes sense.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Okay, middle section cleared. Let's check all the side rooms and make sure we don't have any doppelgangers hiding in the shadows. Bell in the depths. Bell in the depths. Cool. More skeletons. Yeah, I don't know how many feats I actually have left to get. Next time I level up, I should probably go for Great Cleave. just on the off chance I can, at some point, get overwhelming critical. I only have a couple levels left, so that's the best I'm going to be able to do, possibly. But I can't think of any other feats I really need. I should have taken Great Cleave last time. If I did, I might be able to make Devastating Critical by the very end of the game. Like, the chapter that hasn't even been released yet. By the time I'm level 40. Maybe. I don't know exactly how my feat progression works. That thing talk to me. Do you have any problem with the powers and organizations ruling Faerun, or are you content to remain their pawn? Not as bad as you make it sound, honestly. Ow. Ow. Okay, apparently you have a skeleton chieftain's weapon. Okay, I'm hitting this guy every time. Not who I said to knock down. Yep, down he goes. Just kill him, please. That was way more trouble than it should have been. I swear, this is absurd. Let's go back to that ghost reader. Nope, Hay's still gone. Yeah, that whole negative energy burst thing, cheap move. And I thought the whole deal with zombies was they couldn't even be that powerful. Like, I don't think we've come across an actual strong zombie at any point. The only reason zombies were ever dangerous is because we kind of sucked. Sometimes. But that was only pretty early on. After that, they kind of had to swarm you, and then occasionally they'd wear you down a little bit. I don't know what that was, but that shouldn't happen. I think I'm already closing in on 2 hours for this recording. I really want to try to get through the whole thing this episode, though. Because I think I can. I was starting to worry that it was permanently lost since you seem to have a talent for delivering books. Why don't you take this copy of the Dead 3, deliver it to Jodahthur? He's the mage from all the Oldcaster school. I know he was looking for it. Okay, so I have another book to deliver. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna be at Oldcaster anyway, if everything goes according to plan. Well, it wouldn't be the Sword Coast without, or Candlekeep, honestly, without plenty of fetch quests, would it? That is sort of their whole thing that they're known for. Gonna be a gaggle of wraiths in one of these rooms. Because we've dealt with most every other kind of undead, but so far no spectral. Knew it.
Hold this spot like it was home. Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
You have become mighty enough to be power in your own right. Perhaps at one time you had no choice to serve those. That is no longer true.
And don't let up.
Are you really the only one here? You and the wizard? I have true sight. If there were others in there, I would have seen them hiding, right? Ha! That one didn't get a chance to heal. Okay, we'll probably kill that one in a bit. I'll go push forward a little more before coming back when its acid sheath is gone.
Follow along.
Okay. I don't seek Orion or Elminster. That's probably for the best. Who knows, we might come across something else that has dumb protections in one of these rooms. Just morgues.
Step with me. Come on. Follow to your weapon.
They get death attacks against everyone else. You guys should probably kill the ones that are focused on you. I can take them. There we go, much smarter. Keep that thing from re-healing. Got it. Okay. Amulet of Will? What is this? Oh, it's Talisman of Pure Evil.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Generally, those are necklaces, not rings. Okay, nothing in here. Let's go back, see about this Wraith. I don't want to leave undead behind me regularly. It's real annoying to have to remember, go back and kill them. My goodness. I lose 200 hit points. I still have like 100 more than Korzov. This whole having a bunch of health thing is pretty cool. There are other Wraith. Why wasn't I able to see them before? Okay, that's it for them.
Step with me. Come on.
Surprised they didn't hear me kill the Dread Wraith and come out of hiding. It's possible they hadn't spawned in, but they all spawn in at once you walk in there. And if that's the case, then yeah, they wouldn't have been there to hear me kill their leader. Nor would I have been able to see them, because they didn't exist yet. Yeah, whoever's summoning these things is definitely here to talk to me. Or kill me. Trying to convince me to give up this quest. Because they've started to realize the only reason they can't get to Zarala is because of her nearly immovable bodyguard that will not stop interfering with everything they do. Aha. Okay, it says these mummies aren't that strong, except for the Mummy Lord, which is probably very, very strong. Let's find out. Oh, there's a Mummy Mage. Get out of there, get out of there.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Yeah, retreat. Let them use all of their magic if they want to.
Let's have at it.
No. Ooh! Why?
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
No, I have no interest in fighting that mage yet.
To your and don't let up. Attack!
choose your friends now. Anyone consider you one so powerful, useful ally is an enemy you'd be a great threat to ignore. Okay, this isn't going to work. Despite saying effortless, these mummies have an obscene armor class. Okay.
Step with me.
Go over
Come
here.
on. Follow along.
I'm going to
Hold
see
this
if I
spot
can
like it was home.
lure out one of the monks. No, not you. Yeah, you come out here. I'm going to attack you so that hopefully the mage hears. There we go. Okay, now, run. Run for it.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Just because I want his protections to run out as soon as possible. Is he held? No, the game's glitching. Yeah, he's attacking me. See this? You see what we're dealing with here? You put 8 of these in a room with a mummy lord and a mummy mage? I had hoped we would just bypass the mummies altogether, and all of them have that. Are you kidding me? You're only 38, but at least it's some more attacks in the mix trying to hit the thing. Oh, this is an especially strong mummy monk. Okay, the others are effortless. That one was not. Okay, do we have another monk who's coming to fight? That mummy warrior is probably a weapon master. Oh, why? Go! But this actually might work. We could take out the Lord separately from the others. But we do need to kill this monk first. Actually, everyone come over here. Let the monk, or let the Lord, be focused on the elemental, maybe? Here we go. Kill this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa! He's gonna have to heal. Yeah, just keep on hitting him. Draw it out of him. My elemental can beat his. Mine's stronger, because it's water, so it's immune to most of the nastier effects on the fire elemental. Yeah, he's gonna hit me with destruction after destruction after destruction, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Fine. Fine. If this is how we're playing this, then fine. Oh, he just decided no. That's not gonna work. And naturally, then it didn't. Yeah, sure, why not? His works. Kill the stupid mummy. Man, you guys are just the most absurd, annoying enemies that have ever existed. He was trying to do it again. Ugh. I hate. Let's go kill whatever's left. Okay, mummy warriors are way too strong. Why is it this way? Okay, hopefully the rest of the monks are the weaker variants that we can wipe out. The mage will be annoying, but he's lost his protection, so we can kill him now. Okay, everyone kill that thing. Kill that thing right now. I'm gonna break off and kill him. Because the warrior's just gonna heal himself anyway, so... yeah, we're not gonna kill him fast. Okay, there he goes. Let's take out the last bit of help they have. Just the warrior left, and then we can kill him. Okay. Once again, mummies are the actual worst.
Step with me. Come on.
Okay.
Follow along.
Okay, that's where I used the catacomb key. Bodax. Ooh. Everyone stay where you are. I don't know. Galauder's fate need not matter to you. You could ally with us instead, or simply walk away. Oh, and spiders. Fun. Hold on, hold on. I'm about to do something fun. There we go. I think only a couple of them have howls left. Alright. Most of them are focused on me, but they pretty much can't hurt me at all. I haven't fought Bodax at all up until this point. I am actually swinging, right? Oh yeah, I'm swinging. Game's just glitching again. This, I can understand. There's a lot of them in here. Am I attacking the big bad one? No, that's the big bad one. I should probably be focusing on that one. Got him. 13. I've noticed as well that Bodax Tooths and Slod Tongues, they were both pretty prevalent reagents, even though they didn't do anything. They were both all over the place in the regular campaign, regular NWNEE Knights campaign. They're not in this at all. I haven't fought a single Slod. I've fought things with the Slod's character model. Kuatoa Leviathans and Hezraus both look like Slods. But haven't fought a single Slod in the entire game. Yeah, they were all phase spiders for the most part in Baldur's Gate. If there's wraith spiders all throughout these things, we're gonna kill them all. None in there. Game is slowing down. I'm gonna actually cut the recording and restart it here. Alright, so this is a little jarring, I imagine. I'm pretty sure I cut my recording up here on the map, or something like that. There was a group of adventurers right here that we killed, adventuring hunters. I made it all the way through this, all the way out. We reforged the Sword of Zaphod, went and read the dragon enhancement thing because we heard the dragons outside the castle waiting for us, and the game crashed on my way out. Fortunately, it did it when I only had 15 minutes on the thing. It's a very good thing I cut that. Right, so this is one of Gamar Korra's men, or women, I guess. She's the necromancer. Better balance, yeah. Right. She used a drowned dead to get here. He's real confused. He doesn't feel like he wants to kill anyone, but he also feels like he has to kill people. Yeah, just put him down, everyone. I don't know why the game just randomly deactivates itself like that. It's very frustrating. Can we leave? Immediately to the library. Okay. So Zoral and Tethtoril over at the smithy. We'll go talk to them. We'll get the sword done. Go back, sell everything to Gadara, and get some rest. Read the enhancement again, and then get out. No one missed anything super important. Because my last quick save, despite doing all of that, because I was like, hey, the danger's over, and I wasn't quick saving. Okay, yeah, let it look along. Because my last quick save happened to be back there, because that's when the last danger I faced was. All of this can now be seen again. It's done, yes, 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 done quite a lot, thank you. Stir up a lot of emotion, let's go. Sword is a FOD. Cool weapon. Only usable by her. +8, +8, yeah, I mean, you can take a look at it. Alright. Let's go sell some stuff, get some rest, and we'll head out. I am really annoyed that my software, when there's a crash in a game and I use the game recording feature, which makes this way easier. Screen record is janky as all get out. Oh yeah, he doesn't buy ammo. When I use the game record feature and it crashes, it corrupts everything. The footage is now worthless. And, there is like a repair thingy that it does sometimes, so I can get the footage back. Like, it'll fix it. But I lose the audio tracks. It doesn't fix those, because, you know, why would it do that? It's not like you need the audio. It's super annoying. I don't know why it... I mean, I don't know. I feel like at this point, recording software should be good enough that when something crashes, it just cuts the recording right then and there, right? Not destroy everything that you've made. Very annoying. The safe part about the screen recording thing is that if your game does crash, it doesn't corrupt anything, because it wasn't reliant on your game being open to record it in the first place. But the drawback is, when I was recording Icewind Dale 2 Enhanced Edition, the playthrough for it, I repeatedly had episodes, or entire portions of episodes, that would be completely corrupted and lost, because, rather stupidly, the game would, or the recording, it would pick up all the audio for the game just fine, but the video would just be a still image, just like one frame that it stopped on for arbitrary reasons I never did figure out. I didn't use the screen recording feature for much. And reforging the sword, we actually finally finished that quest. But it did. It happened every now and then. It just... I don't know. We're in 2024, aren't we? Shouldn't our recording software be a little bit better than this? Why does everything that everyone makes, right, every single company, large company that has any money or reputation, every single one of them seems to make consistently janky, broken, glitchy, buggy, problematic messes, and I don't know why. Very, very frustrating. Okay. Please don't crash on me now. Okay. I hate it. Very much. Everything feels like it's held together with cardboard and duct tape. I remember when only Skyrim felt that way. Now, every single AAA game, every piece of software that everyone makes, every product, every car, everything, feels like it's about to fall apart at a moment's notice under the tiniest bit of strain, and it's extremely frustrating. Of course, that's what happens when you live in a country that has potential, and at one point was the best at basically everything. And because of that, everyone stopped trying. They stopped caring, stopped paying attention. And suddenly we were taken over by morons and tyrants, who now can't produce anything quality to save their lives. Okay. That was where it crashed last time. So we're already farther than we were. So we've now got a +6 enhancement against the dragon. I think it's going to be in the large adventuring area east of here. Ready to leave, open the gate. I'm going to backup save, just in case I need anything in here. You can get soft locked pretty easily if Zarala, Garad, or Korzov die out here, and you don't have a way to resurrect them, which I've got plenty, but assuming that you didn't, Cord. Yeah, that's one of the pirate hunters. Assuming you didn't, which I didn't for my paladin because of how terrible I was at resource management the first time and the fact I didn't buy much, I had to cheat to get out of the area after beating the dragon, because I think both Korzov and Garad were down, and I couldn't resurrect either of them, and you can't leave the area, and you can't get back to Candlekeep to buy more stuff. Yeah, it was bad. So don't softlock yourself. Seems we meet again. Cord, didn't see your body, or I didn't see your body among the others. Figured you survived. What are you doing here? Thrown into the water when the blast of lightning destroyed the ship. Somewhat wounded, that was no problem. Had plenty of healing potions. And on ship, my gear was all stuff that I could either swim in or easily discard. I eventually made it to shore, far from the ship. Still later found the wreck, as did a few other survivors. I assumed you were dead, as the dragon was targeting you. No idea how you managed to survive. Fled into the Underdark, quite an adventure. Bit of a tale behind that as well. I'll try to keep it short. I was quite distressed to lose my ship and my comrades. I must admit I rather harshly swore vengeance on the dragon responsible. Perhaps foolish of me, but even on cold reflection, it would surely be good to bring such a dangerous and evil creature to justice. That's what I set out to do. I soon realized it would not be easy. People warning the dragon's invincible. He is quite a powerful dragon, as I learned when I began my quest to bring him down. As you have perhaps heard, he possesses an artifact, the powers of healing and regeneration, supposed to render him effectively impossible to kill. That's just the worst of it, of course, as dragons cannot be easily killed in any event, but if it were not for that, someone as powerful as you would have every hope of taking on him and winning. Once I learned of this artifact, I set out, found a means of countering it. Eventually I found one. He holds his battle axe aloft. It took me some doing to find this weapon. It has a powerful curse that can disrupt healing and regenerative magic. It will eventually break the power of the dragon's artifact and most likely weaken him in other ways as well. Once that's done, it'll be possible for a sufficiently powerful group of adventurers to slay him. The trouble is, it'll require multiple hits. At least 10, I think, for the curse to take effect. I doubt I would last long enough to inflict that on my own. I need your assistance to face him. When I heard you were somehow still alive and the dragon was seeking you, it became obvious we should become comrades in arms once more. Of course. Great relief to know a few of our old companions from the sword survived. More relief to know we actually have a chance against the dragon. You're a skilled warrior, even if you're not quite at my level. Sure we can trust him. I don't know anything about him. Don't think the Harpers do either. Not that we couldn't use some help. He's near. Let's proceed to face him. Awesome. There are 5 of us. I'm not allowed to check his inventory. Oh, come on. Oh, he's a champion of Torm. He's level 33, so he is a lower level than the rest of us. By a couple of levels. But he's got 518 hit points. Better than Korzov. Got 55 armor class. Better than almost everyone. He only has a 45 attack bonus, so that's not huge. But he does some negative damage and slashing damage. Who knows? We'll see. He should be able to hit the thing, right? And he's hasted, which is nice. Okay. Prep time. I'm going to get everything I can get. I'll do that in a second. I think I can cast Greater Stone Skin underneath Premonition, right? It'll act as a second layer of defense. Yeah. Thought I did cast that. Not Shadow Shield. This one. And then, yeah, let's do Shadow Shield anyway. your bard song. Okay. Let's see what we're up against here.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Okay. He is not alone. Can we fight him alone, though? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Everyone follow me. I probably should have mind blanked us. Forgot to do that. I should have... Mind blank Cord at least, because he's the one that we need to hit the thing. I'm immune to it already.
To your weapon. And don't let up.
Hold on. No, the rest of you back off. Scored a hit. You have to be the one that hits that thing, Cord, because the rest of us cannot hurt it until it's weakened already. Well, unless we can. Maybe it's invincible, but we can still harm it, slowly wounding it. Probably should have saved that for later. The dragonfly's up descends in a different party, and his wounds appear to have healed by the time he comes down. Okay, well maybe that gives us time to kill off his buddies. Kill that guy. Kill that guy right now. There you go. Devastating him. Garrod, help me kill these two. Okay, kill the others. Kill that monk. Going for their other archer. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the fight, so I should probably not be stingy with healing. Dang it. Orzhov's on the run. Put this guy down. There we go. Okay, everyone get in there and kill this thing. Mass heal. Okay, is it still invincible or not? Because I'm having trouble telling. Okay, it seems... maybe... Oh! All his wounds appear to have healed. That actually worked. Okay, kill this guy right now. Got him. Okay, let's go find Orzhov. That should be the last of the adventurers. He probably fled to the far ends of this place and then got taken out. There he is. Okay. We're just gonna raise dead him. Now we have plenty of potions, so everyone let's heal up. Even with some of your people's crazy armor classes, that dragon seems to be able to hit consistently. But we have a lot of resources at our disposal. That'll work. Alright, everyone let's go. Let's go find him and get to work again. I'm using this too. He must have gone north. Where is he? I don't... Oh! He's behind us. Okay, get him. Okay, no. I'm gonna need to take this thing out before it becomes a problem. I still don't know if it's been hit 10 times by cord. I don't think it has. Every time we hurt it, it gets up and runs. It does still have regeneration, but it might have that perpetually. What's that? What's happened to me? I can't heal or fly. That axe, it's cursed. Got him. Let me try this again. Dang it. I was hoping that would work. Oh boy. Oh, well, let's just fix that. Back to the fight. Because he's got like 1,000 hit points and he's hard to fight. Oh, and no worries about the elemental. I have plenty more where that one came from. Believe you me. Yeah, let's just keep this up. Just keep annoying this thing. Eventually it'll die. Ah, what was that? Don't think that's good enough to beat me. More powerful than any weak means like you can imagine. Take this. Yeah, that did sting. I got a solution to that problem. Oh, he has potions of heal on him. Or the spell. Fortunately, it only heals a couple hundred hit points. And Garrod alone dishes out as much as that thing heals in a couple of rounds, so... yeah, we can keep this up. For a while. There we go. Now, it is immune to sneak attacks, right? Yeah. For some stupid reason. Dragons are just innately immune to sneak attacks. A reason it does not and never will make sense. I don't know if he has more than 1,000 hit points, or if that's just what the heal spell's effects are limited to. Or the harm spell. But I only dealt about 1,000 to him when I clobbered him with it. Alright, we've got him on near death. He's on the ropes. Just keep the pressure on him. Everyone keeps swinging, swinging, swinging. Can't last forever. What is shooting us from over there? think I'm going to dismiss you. We're about to kill this guy, and I'd like to get as much XP out of it as possible. Got him. Krackach'vras'tar has been slain. Broken piece of what was an intact item of healing and regeneration so powerful as to make the possessor effectively impossible to kill. It was shattered by a special curse, allowing you to slay the dragon. Still retains some power. Greater restoration. And regenerate. Okay. That's not a lot. That's pretty limited usefulness, but hey, whatever. That's another greater restoration, I guess. And more dragon blood. Cool. Yeah, it was tough, but we did win. Horde. He's been slain, my ship and my comrades have been avenged. Hard to believe this day has come. Long felt like an unfinished task, letting this dragon get away. Dragon was always going to be a threat to you if left alive, and a Sword of Valkyr was transporting and protecting you. On her last voyage, perhaps my aid here means I've completed a final mission on her behalf. So what'll you do now? Yeah, we could use your help. That's so, but he's probably a foe beyond my limited abilities. What's more, I accumulated various debts and obligations in the course of giving aid to the Sword of Valkyr survivors and questing to find a means to defeat the dragon. I must now attend to some of them. You're working with the Harpers now too, and I'm not sure how far I trust them. They've always got an agenda. Perhaps I'll eventually make my way back, see what I can do against the Tanari, but for now, our paths diverge. Cool. Guess Korzov is still sticking with us. Not sure how long he's going to stick around. Is he one of the Harpers now? How much did they pay him for? Like, how long is he working for them? Because I certainly do not trust him. Not if we get face to face with our enemies. I understand you're supposed to be some sort of destined champion who holds the fate of the realms. Having fought alongside you, that seems rather unbelievable. I can't really disagree. Find it hard to believe myself. It's obvious Anskelkar and his allies take you seriously and are prepared to expend a great deal of effort to kill you. Evidence cannot be ignored, makes me think these prophecies proclaiming your defeat of the Tanari are not without substance. I'm hoping that's the case. Prophecies can be tricky. I'm aware of that. It's cause for concern. I'd like to end up on the winning side here. Well answered. Working with you has certainly been profitable. See many complaints on my part. Be premature. Alright. Oldcaster. Hello? You're finally here. Zalda's waiting for you in an underground chamber with the portal. There's some stairs that'll take you there a little way to the south. Just so you know, there's some ghosts wandering around the ruins. They're harmless. Yeah, this is Furret's old stomping ground. The con man that we killed who was working with Vidier. I thought that in time, any ghosts that were still here would move on, since we helped, well, since Skorian's ward helped Oldcaster gain some semblance of peace. I am Jonathan, Book of the Dead 3, been planning to read that for some time, thank you. Cool. Okay, nothing else there I need to worry about. So, dragon's dead. That is a pretty big deal. That thing's been a hassle for a while. And it was tough, but sure enough, we were able to beat it. I had to use a lot of very, very powerful healing stuff, but we did it. Okay, hey, it's Jalar. I'm gonna save another backup here. Anything to loot down here? No. You made it here, and it looks like you didn't just find out about the Sword as a VOD, but actually reforged it. That's very good news. I was worried about what we might have to do to reforge it. Learning how it was done, how it was to be done, didn't guarantee the process would be easy or simple. Librarians at Candlekeep were extremely helpful, provided everything we needed, swords ready for battle. I just hope I am. Wasn't sure what we might have needed to do for the actual reforging. Had some plans for various contingencies, guess none of that matters now. It's time for you to return to Kalimport, start disrupting Anskelkar's plans. You can do that with this portal that we managed to open. Transport you to a section of Dark Kalimport, where we've set up another base camp. Once there, we can discuss the next phase of our plans. It's good to see you again. What are you doing here? Ever since this portal was open, I've been occasionally crossing back and forth to coordinate our efforts with the Harpers. I've actually been going around this region quite a bit. Been quite involved in the plans surrounding you and Zarala. I suppose it's just vagaries of luck. Or it's just the vagaries of luck. We did not run into each other earlier. Situation is bad. Asgulkar is by now completely broken free of his planar prison. Only reason he's not yet embarked on a campaign of slaughter and devastation is he's made some sort of deal with the authorities in Kalimshan. In the long run, this can only make him more powerful. Perhaps in the short run, but Asgulkar working in combination with the powers ruling Kalimshan seems to be what is happening will be far worse than him operating on his own. Some people are suffering even in the short run. Part of the deal appears to be Asgulkar's to be supplied with a steady stream of slaves he can torture to death to sate his demonic appetite. We need to stop him as soon as possible. Whenever you're ready, you can enter the portal, go to our base. I'll be returning there shortly. We can discuss our plans there. Alright. So this is it for Swordflight. I'm actually going to rest, because I'm pretty sure we can here. It has been quite a journey. There is another chapter, of course, planned to be released. I've mentioned it before. It's supposed to be part 6, but it's done, you know, by a lone developer, and it's not an official game, it's a module, so we don't have much insight on it, don't know when it is. Whenever it happens, I plan to continue with this recording. My initial plan was to play it through first with my paladin, who's not a super optimized character at all, but he was my first character, and I got attached to that character. But looking at it now, it'd be interesting to actually have real blind playthrough stuff for Swordflight on my channel for once. And frankly, this character has been not the best by any means, but pretty awesome, all things considered. So I plan to carry on with him first. I have no idea what will be waiting for us in the last chapter, except for the final confrontation, but we have some major enemies to deal with. Still haven't met that Twisted Rune Lich again, although I'm not sure that we ever will. Still haven't dealt with Ulaz completely, but it's looking like that's not going to happen either. There's of course Asgulkar, Kalomis, and what's his name? Zamarek Kors or something like that? The slave, freed slave who has those, who the tiefling woman worked with. They're really the main antagonists, is those three. But Zakar, frankly, we might be able to turn. He doesn't like, it's been clear that he hasn't liked the fact Asgulkar's making deals with the people in charge instead of killing them. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what'll happen. But I'm looking forward to it, whenever it comes out. Either way, let's step through. Entering the portal ends this chapter. Make sure you've completed everything. You can now exit the module. Thank you for playing. Hope you enjoyed the experience. Had its issues and its flaws, but Swordflight is a masterpiece. Anyone who hasn't played it, and you enjoy NWNEE Nights, I strongly recommend that you do. It is a ton of fun, and if you think you're not very good at the game, you'll be forced to get good pretty fast, or you will be completely slaughtered. So, yeah, super fun. Happy I did it. Looking forward to whenever the rest comes out, and I thank everyone who's been watching this series for a while now. It's gotten some pretty consistent viewership, and that makes me glad that people are actually watching and enjoying it. Alright, well that's going to be it for this one then. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.